come here to kind of get an introduction to Evvnt, discover all of the services, and then there will be an opportunity to ask any questions. Feel free to ask any questions throughout. You can do so by using the Q&A option. You can also just submit a chat, and I can see your question there. You also have an option to raise your hand, in which case I can allow you to speak and you can ask your question instead of having to type it. But we are EVVNT, we are Evvnt. So Evvnt is a company formed in 2012 with a vision for event marketing that's available via self-service to anyone. We have adapted and improved over the years. Sorry, I felt I had a sneeze coming on there. It did not come. So we've adapted and improved over the years with adding thousands of sites to our network of calendars. Last year, we added a fully featured ticketing platform to the system. And we are just completely ready to provide the needs for pretty much everyone in the process of the marketing and ticketing now for hosting an event. So here, looking at the St. Louis Dispatch, here's their homepage, and they are using the Evvnt system for managing their events. And as I scroll down the page, you'll see the local events has our widget. So this is a kind of a mini version of the calendar that shows just those featured events, and obviously an option to click and look at more events. So we encourage placing those widgets all over the sites. So here's the entertainment page, is obviously going to have an event calendar widget. The option to promote your events, the option to view more, and then viewing more will take you to the full calendar page. So the calendars are easy to search, easy to manage. You can simply promote your event, so you can add a submission right here, and we'll look at that process in a second. You can filter out just the virtual events. You can just look at particular locations in the area. And then obviously you can parse things by category. So clicking on an event will take you to the full details for a particular event with the location, the date, time, and the detailed description provided by the event creator. If there was a tickets page, so this event organizer has tickets available and they can just link right out. And it looks like this is a outside service looking for us to buy tickets there. Obviously, we would love to have them using our service for tickets, so we make information available about that throughout the process. So when our system is included on your sites, we can accept the submissions and we can promote the submissions pretty easily. So promoting an event, this is kind of the bread and butter. This is our number one interacted with feature, is people submitting their events into our system. When it goes into our system, it takes a look at these pieces of information. So we take that category and we take the location. And with that information, we can present an offer for promotions. So this is our self-service. So no interaction needed by the editors or managers of the site. A user arrives, starts to enter their information, and sees that they can promote their event. The cost is based on the category. So I entered an entertainment type category for this, and so that says that we're going to promote it on these particular sites. It shows a list of the sites plus 38 more. Clicking here will take me down to show the whole list of sites. It describes some of the key features, how the event will be featured, and in those widgets, it will have a large placement on the map. It will have the option to use our ticketing service. And it will show you, like I said, all of these sites where the event will be sent with that promotion. But of course, you can continue for free because sometimes you just want to post your event. So we have this option that's looking for a zip code. The benefit of that is that I can now use all of the services available. And so fill out real quick just to see how it works. So we have two different forms. This is the quick form. We have an advanced form that allows for adding a few more pictures, adding a few more ticket types. If there was the desire to set up ticketing here, a user can add a link to a ticketing site that they already have, or with a US zip code in the location for the event, we can create a ticketing page for them. And they can create that ticketing page and accept online advanced ticket sales. And any of those sales, then the fees are shared for those higher tier plans. So entering my information will show a preview page. There will be another opportunity to purchase a premium package to promote the event, but the user will see that this is how their information is displayed. If we create a ticketing page for them, then obviously it's not available yet until they've fully submitted the event, but once they do, there'll be a button here to allow users to buy tickets at the event, for the event. So here I'm able to submit my event and continue forward. I'm not going to do this because it's not a real event. It'll go live on the calendar in a few minutes. But you'll see here's the option where they can purchase that one-time promotion, again, showing them all the different sites related to this category. And even sign up for a description. Maybe I've got multiple events that I want to look at promoting, and I can see all the benefits there. So from that calendar, I can add an event. From adding that event, it'll ask for an email address. If I have a user, it'll assign the event to that user. If not, it'll create this user for me and direct me to my dashboard. So here, once again, no interaction from anyone on your site, and yet this person is plugged into your site. Here's actually from a different newspaper that I've connected to. But all my events that I post, I can see right here. I can manage them, I can upgrade them. And my favorite news service is promote via email, because as you notice, the event that I just wanted to post was really only a few days away. So I wanted to make sure I got the word out to as many people as possible. Now, if it was months ahead, I could upgrade to premium, and I can see how sending it out to all those event sites can help to get some notice ahead of time. But if I need some quick promotion, I have the option to send an email blast that's created by our system with the details obviously entered by the user. It recognizes, our system recognizes that zip code, and it will allow you to schedule an email for any particular time and select the number of folks that are going to get that email in the area. So a real quick and easy way to get that event information out there. And once again, a spot where that premium promotion package revenue is shared with your site. So a quick question asked about who sets that premium pricing. Is it standardized across the event? It is standardized. It is based on the market set for your site. So the number of users that you estimate are viewing your site each month, you'll get placed into either a small, medium, or large market, and then the prices are, I believe, based on that. So that is some variability, but it's pretty standardized. The pricing is based on category, so that the community events, for example, those items are priced a little bit less. So evvnt.com/pricing shows kind of the standard rates for all the different categories and how they're layered into different plans. So you can see that there's a per event price and discounts for the monthly subscriptions available. So the calendar, the widgets are available to take folks into the calendar and make that clear. The calendar itself has all the information for promoting an event and posting an event, submitting your event. And then the promoters have the ability to manage their events and purchase other promotions. All of this has been done without any interaction from anyone on your site and allows for revenue to be generated. But of course, you have editors in your site. You have a site that you are trying to manage and would like to boost that revenue generation as much as possible. So the tools for that are located in our partner environment. I'd like to take a look at the Editor CMS and the Sales CRM. These are two tools that are available in that partner environment. If you've signed up as a partner user, when you log in, this is what you will see. You'll see your option to look at ticketing, look at plans, ask for support. But you've got your main home page with the list of any sites. So this is my test environment. It's not going to have a lot of customers. It's not going to have a lot of events, but it's going to show you kind of all the nitty gritty of how it works. So in the Editor CMS, I would pick my site, and then the Editor CMS options are no longer grayed out, and I can look at the events list. So first stop, that shows me this events page. And this is where I'm managing all of the content that is either submitted to my site or content that we've scraped for you. So when you set up your site, you'll be asked if there's any particular data sources that you'd like us to use to pull in events. You may not have events being submitted to you right away. You may not have any events that you're able to get into the system right away. So we can pull in these events from these different networks, Ticketmaster, Active Network, Eventbrite. And those are able to be pulled in and even featured on your calendar if you'd like. I can look at those Eventbrite events and I can see if there's any particular that need to be edited, need to be perhaps removed. But I have the ability to filter out all those particular events. I can focus by category, I can focus by type. I can reject these if I don't want them included in my calendar. I can manage these if I want to make sure that certain items are featured. The $sign here means this is something that someone would pay to get that featured position, but perhaps you want to provide that for free and you can feature them in your calendar. That's a nice way to boost somebody's event that you think is going to be a regular customer. The benefits here, one of which would be filtering by date. So let me take a look at all the items that are within this date range. If I have a need to maybe print these or share this event information in some other source, I can filter out this date, and I have the ability to export all of the information either as JSON or CSV or as a simple text. There's options that we can turn on for that. I can grab all of the information from these 30 events and take them and put them into my Adobe Publishing Suite, or I can put them into some other content management system. And so you can grab that event information right there and do with it as you please. But of course, we have other services where we can create a print page for you. So we can grab that event information automatically and generate for you a full color premium print ready PDF that would have QR codes for easy purchase of tickets, featured events, ability to add your own editor's voice to events, and a lot of great features in our print product. This is where you would get the code for our widgets. If you wanted to add some widgets across your site, this is where you do that. This is where you manage all the settings for how the data sources are collecting information on how your site is published. All of the ability to fully customize your site is included right in here. Next, the sales CRM, a whole other tool specifically for helping drive the revenue. So as you see people starting to submit their events, they will end up here. You can see all of the customers. You can sort them by a particular site in your account. When you have these people submitting events, you have the option to help them upgrade. So you'll see the events listed here. You'll see that the price per event based on the category they selected is here. And you can start to create a package saying, hey, I see you've got a couple different events. I see that we can syndicate those for you. The syndication that lasts for as long, up until the date of the event. And just start that conversation about kind of the different features that they may not have been aware that exist. You can even go in and impersonate those users, see what they see. You can give them instructions to say, hey, you've got your events page. If you don't want to purchase this now, take a look at this green button to do that later. Or if you're ready to get an email out, we invite you to send an email, and you can do the same clicks, tell them exactly where to click. You can demonstrate this for them on a screen share, but we have that impersonate feature is really helpful for helping, give that information, share the system with new users. So that sales CRM is useful for sales users that you can assign. Sales users is only going to have access to this part of our service. They wouldn't be able to manage any of the editorial decisions, just looking at customers and reaching out with the information provided. Every customer is asked to provide an email and a phone number. The email we know has to be legit, otherwise they won't be able to confirm their account. Telephone numbers sometimes may be hesitant to add that home number. You'll see a couple 555s on occasion. But typically you have access because they want to give us this information. They want us to help promote events for them. So this is where you can do that. The event system is designed to let you host the calendar, promote that calendar, and as people submit their events, allows them to self-service, click around, and promote their events. All that means revenue for your site. We have tools to help you drive that revenue and tools to help you manage your site so it has the events that you want displayed in the way that you want and allows you to promote those even further. So from our calendar to our environment, our dashboard for promoters, and then our tools for editors and sales folks with our partners, we should have everything from start to finish for our event creators when it comes to marketing. Like I said, we've added ticketing. So not only are we here to help with the promotion of your event, but we can even help you manage your tickets and manage your attendance on the day of the event. So our ticketing platform is fully featured with the ability to report on the tickets sold, set up promotions for the events that are currently for sale. It allows people to accept donations on behalf of the organization, to sell ticket packages, to have promo codes for special offers. It really has every possible scenario and use case covered for people who are running events. And then when you're hosting that event, we even have the tools to help you check out at the gate, manage the orders, exchange tickets, and yeah, do everything that you would need to do. So we're fully featured start to finish, from posting your event, promoting your event, selling tickets, and taking tickets at the door. We have all of the tools. We have a playbook. Once you've incorporated our calendar into your site, we have some suggestions for how to get going on the strategy to make your calendar available, make it obvious that it's there, so people that aren't even looking for it can discover it. We have recommendations for how to invite your team, put those widgets everywhere on your site, the marketing strategy, whether it's for emailing to prospective event creators, venues, all sorts of items. Those are highlighted in our Wednesday webinar, our sales webinar. And we have our, like I said, our Tuesday webinar for the tools for editors, Wednesday for sales and how to boost that revenue that comes in, and then Thursday for ticketing. Friday is mostly for our event creators, but if you'd like to join in that webinar, you can kind of see what those event creators can see as they work through your system and our system. But I will take time now if there's any other questions. Again, you can raise your hand if you'd like to speak, or simply type those into the chat or the Q&A section.